Now, Ray, you were saying what? So, what did the program say?
We regret to inform you the program is wrong. The part of Bishop will not be here today, and Colossus will not be here today. It said that on the program, that it's you can see those two. Did anybody come here expecting to see Bishop? If so, get out of here.
Oh, no.
We did say Ross was playing Bishop? Is that, and I was Colossus? Mm-hmm. That's very funny. Yeah. Huh.
Was Colossus in season 1 as a cameo? I'm trying to remember.
I have no idea. I feel like he showed up as a morph character, maybe, or Mystique.
That's right. Just
yeah. Like, hello. Yeah. And then disappeared.
That's right. There was. Yeah.
That was an amazing voice match.
Thank you.
So maybe he is here.
Yes, let's be done. Yeah. He's very tired, and also possibly a Star Wars character.
Just sounds like a.
Yeah, that sound like the flying guy. Oh, what do you mean? I want the parts for the. What was that? What, the Phantom Menace? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that guy called?
Watto.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. What is this? It's like Peter Stormare, kind of, you know?
You could play Colossus now. It would just be a slightly different direction. He's always a little sweaty.
And hungover.
Yeah, totally. Flying around. Anyway, why are we here?
I have no... So, a silly question would be, were you fans of the original? I mean, who...
I was.
Who?
You were, too. Yeah. Yeah. I was a massive fan. I collected Gambit stuff. It's funny, your wife, Julie, right?
Julia, yeah.
Julia. We were telling her a story about how my partner had gotten me a Gambit statue, and it was years before the show, and she was like, "Why? Did you know he was going to be cast as Gambit?" I was like, "No, AJ just really likes Gambit." But it was this funny moment where it was like, "What the hell's that about?" It's like, "No, I'm just a big dork." So it was my Christmas present.
So along those lines, who were your favorite characters during the original run?
The first show, or the original animated series,
right.
I guess from '92 onwards, is quite literally the reason why I became an actor. And there's an episode where Cal Dodd, playing Wolverine, he goes up to Alaska to get away from his problems, and of course Sabretooth follows him there. And the emotional intensity of that episode was so profound to me as a 12-year-old or whatever, who I was getting picked on a lot. I got terrible acne and braces, and I was a nerd in high school and middle school. And I just really identified with Wolverine because he was just kind of a loner and off on his own. And that's the show that made me want to be an actor in the first place. So it's
You didn't say the line.
Oh, yeah.
This is what cracks me up, is you as a 12-year-old seeing this line and being like, that's me. As a 12-year-old, you really do feel this stuff.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, it's very, very cute and
funny.
funny.
Was very emo, for sure. I was listening to a lot of Nine Inch Nails and Ministry. I still do, but there was a line where because Sabretooth has unleashed all this chaos, and he's really trying to fit in with this tribe. And he goes, "There's no peace for me, not even here!" And I just loved that line so much, and I identified with it, yeah. So,
I love that. It's you at home as a kid, being like, "You can't have another cookie," and you go, "There's no peace for me."
So were you a Gambit fan?
I was a huge Gambit. I dressed as Gambit for Halloween 5 times. I would collect the toys, and I was obsessed with one of the first comics. I think it is the first comic I ever saved up for, was the Uncanny 266. My phone case when I went into audition was that cover. And I hid it because I didn't want them to know. Because I was afraid they'd be like, "This guy's insane," which is true. But I was just obsessed. Who doesn't love Gambit? Don't say anything.
He's a lovely pet.
A lovely pet?
Yeah.
Oh, like a little...
He's like a house cat.
Like a Mogwai. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gambit is a house cat, and Wolverine is like a puppy dog.
Oh, sure. Yeah. If it had rabies.
He's not that dangerous.
Oh, okay. All right.
Matthew, Ray, who were some of your favorites in the original?
Dang, but you made the mistake of asking me. I did not grow up with the show,
No.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it when I auditioned for it and booked the part. But I bought Eric and Julia Lewald's book previously on X-Men that explained how important it was. And so when I finally took the role on, I knew that I was coming into something that was really important. But I'm not gonna pretend. I didn't get any Gambit stuff for Christmas, unfortunately. Yeah.
We could change that this year.
Oh,
I've got too much now.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys audition for anybody other than who you ended up with?
I auditioned for Magneto and Professor X, and I'm so glad it went to you because, I think I did. If you listen to the original, it almost sounds like Ricardo Montalban-esque, which I think was ever quite right for Magneto, but I think you crushed it and you nailed it. Honestly, like it's that perfect blend of mid-Atlantic German sort of like there's notes of both in there, and it's really beautiful. So I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Yeah.
Did you guys audition for? I mean, my story is I just said no. I just want Gambit, but like.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Did you not know this?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you're a very good actor if you've heard me say this.
No.
Which we know. But yeah, no, I only wanted Gambit, which is like, I've told this story to my agent, or my agent has been present at these when I've told this, and he's like, never do that again. Because that's like, you should never do that as an actor, be like, I only want this one out of 14 or whatever, because there were so many roles, and the one that I contemplated was actually Xavier, because there's something to, because we actually do some similar stuff sometimes, but like, there's a sound to him. And every time I tried doing it, I felt so silly that I was just like, I don't know. Yeah.
How was that again?
Yeah. Gene Cyclops.
And
turns into Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was a sound that I could. The problem is it would have been a bad impression. Like what you do has gravitas and weight. Mine would have been just like Magneto. It would have been very.
Coming for you. Yeah. JP does a great Skeletor too. Have you heard it?
Does he?
He has a really
amazing.
good Skeletor.
That's his dream role, yeah.
Is Skeletor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
JP desperately wants to play
JP
Skeletor.
plays
yeah.
Morph on the show. For
That's
those of you who don't know,
amazing.
yeah. So.
But yeah, Xavier was the only one I thought of, but it would have been. I would have sent it in. My agents would be like, "You're never working again." So yeah. Did you do any others? I don't think we've ever discussed this.
I'm greedy. I'm pretty sure I did everything, including like Rogue and Jean Grey. I was just like, I can do it. I can. And I usually when I get those, I usually shotgun blasted, and I'm like, I'll give everything a crack. And my poor agents, because my agent's actually a friend of mine, I'm like, I'm sending you everything, and I'm trusting you to not send the bad ones. And I think usually she doesn't send the bad ones, but yeah. So I think I submitted for just about everything that was.
Wait, did you do a Gambit?
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That one I know was terrible.
Dig that up.
I will
for
find
me.
it for some and
Or
play it
Bishop?
sometime. Yeah. I think I was smart enough not to do Bishop or Morph. But yeah, I think I did most of the others.
Yeah, it was. I think we auditioned like 3-4 years ago. I want to say it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it looks like it was 2021. I'm trying to find out what my audition was. I can't find it.
I think mine was in the summer of 2021. Yeah, it was like June or July-ish. Because it was also, for some reason, it was long before everyone else. I don't know why that was, but I remember then starting to get texts from friends that were in it and being like, wow, that took forever. I don't know why, but yeah, the casting process was long.
Did you originally find out about the revival through the audition process, or did you find out before and was like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this?
I'd heard rumblings, but I didn't know for sure until I got the audition notification. And I was like, oh my God, this is insane. I mean, this is like my dream come true to work on this show that made me want to be an actor 30 years ago. And it's just a joy. I mean, the we call them the legacy cast. The original cast members have been so welcoming and so kind to us, and it's since day one. I think it's arguably the best cast I've ever worked with. Like the nicest, most professional, great people. You know, truly.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. No, truly, it is. It's great. So yeah, did you?
I found out about X-Men when I was cast in X-Men. I'm so bad. I know who X-Men are, of course, but I didn't know it. I wasn't following anything. Yeah.
It's wild because your natural voice is so much like Cyclops too. I'm just noticing.
I think it was Meredith Lane, who I'd worked with before, who trusted me because I think my first audition was fine, but not like anything special. And then she gave me a call back, and I think that was her way of saying, "Hey, take this seriously, like do it, and sound like this guy." And that was all I had to do. Yeah.
I think I thought this was like going to be a mobile game or something. Because you get so many auditions that are just like, we're looking for Spider-Man or the Human Torch or whatever, and you're like, okay, and it's like a little blip in an advertisement on someone's phone, and I kind of suspected this was that.
Okay.
So when I went in is when they kind of told me, it's like, yeah, we're reviving the show, and I was like, that's actually insane.
Yeah, like what a weird thing to do. There's so many reboots and stuff,
Yeah.
but nothing. This is a continuation of a show.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very rare.
I'm glad it paid off.
Did everyone watch the show just to make sure? Okay.
We're not going to spoil
Good.
it.
Good. We don't want to do any spoilers as much
Wolverine
as possible.
up here didn't
so,
clap.
like,
Wolverine's like, I don't watch shit.
But
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh God, Cal, are you here?
Yeah, that'd be great if it was Cal.
Yeah, I got a random text from Cal the other day with I didn't have his number saved, but it's just like, I hear you're handling your own money now, Gumbo. And I don't know what that meant. And I was just like, what does that mean? And I responded, I was like, Cal, is this your American number? What is this? I got no response, and I was like, that's very Cal.
So
I also don't want to know what the hell he was talking about. I was like, you a bank teller now? Sorry.
did you do solo sessions? Was it was it a round table? So all solo?
All solo. Unfortunately, we're so spread out all over the
Right.
world. I mean, I'm in Nashville. These guys are California-based, but like most of the legacy cast is in Canada. So getting us all together would be damn near impossible.
Well, I was going to ask about working with that. I mean, bringing some of those original cast members is amazing, but I was going to ask about that. So have you had a chance to work with or meet and hang with some of those original cast members?
It's all conventions. Like that is the thing. I actually got to hang out with this guy last night for the first time ever, and it's all because of conventions bringing us together and getting to travel around the world together. It's an awesome opportunity. But yeah, it's a very lonely job when you're doing the voice acting. Yeah.
We're still in the pandemic phase of voice acting where very slowly people are starting to. I did do one session with Lenore that they finally got us to do something together for the first season where it was just like, can we do something? And I don't remember what it was, but it was short.
Were you in a studio together, or were you like on Zoom?
No, we
together?
were in the studio
okay.
together, which is very, very rare, but it was something we had pushed for. And they're like, oh, okay, but that was, I think, one of the first things I'd done post-pandemic. Because other shows, it would be, a cast of 9 people. And for this, I don't know. I think people have also just gotten used to one at a time now that that's, again, post-pandemic, that's just kind of how it's unfolded.
We were lucky enough to do, I can't say what it was about, of course, but we did a Zoom session together, I don't know, 3 months ago, something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, and that was nice because, before we were just doing, he'd record his part, I'd record my part, and then we'd see if they fit together, and if they didn't quite, we'd have to re-record. We did the scene where Professor X goes inside Magneto's mind. I don't know how many times. We re-recorded that a bunch just to get the tone right. But that was super helpful to do Zoom in real time because then it's just we could play off each other so much more,
The show and even X-Men in general is known for tackling some of these real world issues like identity, discrimination, inclusion. Are there any moments that in the show that you recorded that resonated personally with you guys?
Nope. We all got so quiet. Oh, sure, I'll make up something. Yeah, why not? No, actually, the love triangle thing with Magneto and Rogue and Gambit, that feeling of Gambit having to let her go so she could do her own thing is something that resonated very hard, where we've all been through breakups or been around someone who's like, oh, they're kind of interested in this person now, and having to go through the emotions of being letting someone go or trying to, not say be the bigger person, but be a big person. And just be like, it's okay, I understand, there's a way that, you have to go do your own thing. That kind of hurt, especially a character that I really love, and you're like, no, I just want you to be happy. So that was, also their relationship. I mean, there's something to the fact that Rogue and Gambit can't touch, but they still love each other, is something that resonates, where there's just, what does he say, some things be deeper than skin, yeah? I mean, that's an important lesson to have in a relationship, knowing that it's a relationship is more than just kissing and touching.
Right.
There's a line that Cyclops says to the TV reporter when he's being interviewed in the mansion, where he's like, we can't do anything right. We'll never be perfect enough for you guys. We save the day all the time, and you're still ungrateful. And I always think it's interesting that in the Avengers movies and Spider-Man and whatnot, everyone loves the heroes without question. They're like, they're different abled people, but we love them because they're saving the day. But with X-Men, they're like, you're freaks, we don't like you. We're like, we're literally saving the world all the time. And it's like, I always thought that was kind of crazy, But that's the difference between the two, So, yeah.
I can relate to Cyclops also being bad at interviews. That really hit home for me.
You always throw a tantrum and leave at
Yes,
the end of every
usually, yeah.
interview.
Get ready for it. It's going to be nuts.
Go spend the night with my 2 cloned wives.
So we do have time now. All right, this is your Wolverine. This is your moment. Feel free to start lining up. As folks are lining up,
Back off, Blue.
as folks are starting to line up, Ray, I'm gonna first
Sucker
off,
barrage!
non-X-Men related. I do want to say congratulations on Date Everything.
Thank you, Milo. I appreciate that.
So before we get to this question, I'm going to have one question for you, and that is, what, I don't want to say character, how about what inanimate object would Gambit, Magneto, and Professor X
So here's
fall
the
in love with in the game?
Okay, well, so yes, I made the game Date Everything. I was the lead designer, lead writer, and story programmer on it. And I worked on X-Men once, and I got to meet these guys after it was almost entirely cast. And I didn't get to get anybody in out of these three guys. I did know I got JP, who is Morph. He plays the trophy because I knew him from a long time ago. But no, it's definitely a regret of mine that I didn't get you guys in.
Isaac's in it as.
Oh, and Isaac's in it too.
Telly,
Yeah,
right?
exactly, as Telly. That's right. We got 2 X-Men in that one. Is there any more? That's it. Just
That's
2?
all I care about.
Okay, that's all we care about. But no, if I were to bring you guys in again, a deck of playing cards. How incredible would that be? Dateable playing cards.
Shuffle me, Daddy.
Yes.
A magnet. Right?
For a magnet, absolutely.
Oh, like on a refrigerator?
Yes.
Fridge magnet.
And for you, Ross, you'd play a bald wig. I think that'd be perfect. Everyone has a bald wig in their house. You could date it
cue
and
ball.
then
He
fall
could
in
be
love
a
with
cue-
it, or a cue ball. Yes. No, I would. It is one of my regrets that I would love to
Just
have
an
you guys
empty
in it.
wheelchair that's always like, sit on me.
Thanks for
And
the
when
plug,
you sit
Milo.
on
I
it,
appreciate
it
that.
moans. Yeah. Don't worry, that's my creaky wheels.
All right, it is your time to shine. Hello, what is your name?
So this one's for AJ.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's a two-parter. It's a question and then a request. So,
All right.
why do you think Gambit talks in the third person?
Because Gambit very important to Gambit.
Much better answer than the theory me and my friend have. He makes things explode. You think he might have just like one too many boom booms to the head?
Wait, I didn't hear the beginning of that part. What about Boom Booms?
He might have. Sorry. Let me get the mask out of the way.
Oh, okay.
That's even
Put
scarier.
it back on. Put it back on.
If perhaps Gambit maybe had one too many boom booms to the head.
Maybe. I don't know. Too many boom booms to the head. Has he had a lot of boom booms? Isn't boom boom like a euphemism for pooping? Or like, isn't it like, did you make boom boom again? I hope he has not had too many boom booms to the head.
Okay,
He seems
explosions,
pretty
my
coherent.
apologies.
Explosions. I don't know if they usually hit him, but I'm going to say no. I think he can handle a few more.
Okay. Then the request is, if you wouldn't mind, just saying, Gambit got brain damage.
Sure. Gambit got brain damage.
Thank you very much.
Wow, this has been fun. Thank
you.
you so much, dude. And now Deadpool. Good. Oh, boy.
Nice. Do we have a Deadpool impression or
No.
no?
Hey, everyone.
But I seen Descendants this morning. Very great. Ross, that's to you.
You
Descendants.
saw your
new movie.
Sandersons?
Sandersons?
What'd you say?
Descendants.
Sandals?
Oh, you saw
Descendants.
Descendant. Hell
New
yeah. Did you
movie.
like it?
Yeah.
Good,
Loved
good,
it.
good.
Just see it this morning. And second question, are you guys looking for trainees and how do I apply?
Are you
I mean,
looking
I
for
think-
trainees?
I think Deadpool would be a
Trainees.
great addition to X-Men. I mean, he was in one
Exactly.
version a part of it, so it was
Exactly.
X-Force, right?
X-Force.
X-Force.
Look at you.
Which is, dude, I know my stuff. Okay. Yeah, because he joins X-Force in like 94, 95, I want to say, I think.
It's like Domino, right? And yeah.
And the strong dude, Strong Guy.
Is his name Stronger?
His name is Strong Guy. He's just a giant.
Colossus,
like,
exactly.
No. His name is Strong Guy. He's
Oh,
like
Strong
a
Guy.
blonde,
Yeah, okay,
curly thing.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
He didn't stick around.
All right.
He was not very well loved.
What was
Who
the
else
question?
was on there?
Deadpool. Yeah, I would love for Deadpool to be. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
Get Nolan North back to do his
Dude,
reprise. His,
that's my boy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but yes, we would love to have you on the team.
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes.
I'll be looking for the application.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, thank you. I'm not wearing a mask. I
Yes, thank
promise.
you. Ooh, someone pleasant.
I can prove it.
That actually really hurt. So my question is for Ross. So obviously you played Charles Xavier, but I don't know if everyone knows this, but you also did a small cameo role as Doctor Doom in the show. And my question is,
Yeah.
yeah. So would you be up for reprising that role in a larger role at some point if that were to happen?
Hell yeah. I mean, I don't know what the future of that character will be in the show, but I'm excited to see what Robert Downey Jr. does with that. And I really hope he does a Latvian accent. I mean, I think you can't really do Doctor Doom without the Eastern European accent,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
So I hope he does it. No, I mean,
What would he say?
seriously.
Hey, right, it's me, Dr. Doom.
That's good. Yeah.
I have
Hello.
I got my
I'm
own,
gonna kill you
I got
all
my own
here,
feelings on the
sure,
Robert
yeah.
Downey Jr. thing, but like we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an amazing actor, so I'm excited to see how that all pans out. But I really hope they do it right because he's one of my favorite villains in the
Same here.
MCU.
I really hope we see him in this animated universe at some point.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so
Me
yeah.
too. Yeah, we see Baron Zemo for a second,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Doctor
Spider-Man,
Sebastian. Yeah, because
we could bring him.
Bastion's talking to his legion of, Doom essentially, and they're all in Zoom
What
calls
does he
with him.
say? Does he?
He goes, "Do not confuse Doom's collusion with war crime," or something like this. It's I can't remember what it says, but
No, that's awesome.
it was like a one. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First off, Ross, I just got to say that was a really good Wade impression that you did earlier.
Thank you.
And then I have a general question. I can't remember, obviously you guys would know if the voice acting side for season 2 is done yet, but just a general question, spoiler free obviously, how are you guys feeling about season 2 and where it's going?
It's funny. We did finish recording season 2 quite a while ago, but it takes a long time to be animated. But we only get sent our parts, and due to the nature of what happens at the end of season 1, a lot of us are very segmented away from each other in time and space. And when we were hanging out last night, we were filling each other in. I'm like, what the heck was going on? So we're all learning as much as you guys are.
It's cool, thank you.
Thank you.
It's very dark, though. I will say that it's a lot
I'm
darker
excited.
than the first
Looking
season.
forward
So
to it.
get ready. Bring some tissues, like episode 5 kind of stuff. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Crystal, and I gotta say, X-Men '97 was amazing. I really
Thank
love
you.
that they brought it back, and I was binge watching the animated series on Disney Plus, all 5 seasons. So, what would you recall was your favorite moment from X-Men '97 if you saw the whole season? Mine was when Storm got her powers back.
I think when we first heard the theme, because in the premiere we got to watch the first 3 episodes together, and the first time you see them fight, the theme playing. Actually, you know what? Honestly, it might have just been the theme playing on its own. Like when it opened up and you saw Marvel animation and heard the theme, I was like, oh my God, they're doing this.
I thought the updated thing was really awesome.
It's awesome. It was Newton brothers, who are not really brothers. I didn't know that. Apparently not really related. I don't know if I'm supposed to blow that up, but I found that out. I was like, these guys don't look alike. But yeah, that moment for me as a 90s kid, I was like, oh my God, it's back. It was crazy.
I love the Magneto moment, the "don't let you down." That whole monologue thing is incredible. That's I was riveted listening to that thing.
As a fan of the comics, seeing the adamantium sucked out of Wolverine.
Oh God, that was a jump scare
Fatal
for me.
Attraction. Yeah, that was just. I mean, it was, and I couldn't believe we were doing it in season 1 too, because that's just like. I mean, there's so many things we tackle in season 1. It's insane, but that moment. And when you realize what he's doing to the Logan, it's just terrifying, So that was cool, yeah.
It's funny. I think my favorite episode was one that I have no part of, which is I think it's episode 7, the one where Rogue just goes in ape shit. Like that. I love that episode. I thought that episode was phenomenal, and I thought that everything in the build up and like by using having her go to the military base and it's like, well, this can stop the Hulk. Good luck, or the Captain America stuff, and then in the end, like the rest of her family finds her and is like it's what settles her. That was my favorite. Like as an episode, that was my favorite episode.
And it also shows how strong Rogue is, because I think it's never really been done in the movies quite right. Like Anna Paquin played that role beautifully, but
Yeah.
like they never really showed how strong she was. And wrong here that she didn't really show that she could fly that much? I mean,
She didn't take Captain Marvel's powers, so that's why she just kind of is what she is. 'Cause right? It's Captain Marvel, or right?
No, I think it was Captain
Or
Marvel.
Miss Marvel. I always
Miss-
confuse the two. But yeah, she absorbs her powers and she goes into a coma, and then that's how Rogue. That's a lot to explain in a movie, though.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I feel like that episode. I mean, he said it right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. So, curious, was Magneto right? Or are we still with Xavier? And did, I guess, filming or voice acting X-Men 97 change your views on that philosophy?
He was right.
That's all you're gonna say?
Yeah, look.
Okay, yeah.
No, I mean, look, for obviously biased issues, I'm like, yeah, he's right. But also, the fascinating thing, and one of the things that's great about this show and this IP in general, is that the core battle in it is between two people who want the same thing. They just have a different idea on how to get to it, and their reasoning behind why they want their two ways, their two approaches, are not selfish. So, Charles wants to take his approach because his abilities allow him to see the good in everyone. Like, he can actually see into the person doing the worst things and see good in him. Eric's response is, I don't care. I have to, like, based on my life experience, I know that all we can do is count on the way that people act. And so by doing your way, more people are going to die than my way, even though I'm the one who might be actively doing things that seem worse. But they're trying to get to the same end point. And the core battle in it that all of the characters, and especially like the team, is constantly struggling with as students of Charles, is that way keeps failing. And the more that they try, as you guys were talking about earlier, the more that they try and do good, the more that people find ways to be upset with them. Whereas Eric's way is, I don't care that you're upset. I don't care, because in the end I'm right. And the thing that's nice is it makes it on both sides, whatever side you're on, it makes it really easy to understand the motivation of your character. And one of the things that I thought was genius in this season was, of all characters, having Cyclops be the one who midway through is like, maybe we were wrong. And maybe Charles was kind of full of it, and maybe Magneto wasn't quite as bad as we thought. Of all characters, to have the most sort of earnest and character with the strongest moral code start to come to that point of view, or start to consider that, is the most powerful way to sort of express that.
I'd just like to amend my question, not about the 97 voice acting part, but after hearing his, I guess, explanation.
Dissertation?
Yes. Have you changed your mind on Magneto or Xavier's vision for?
I mean, that's beautifully said. Just like I think that gets to the core of who they are, and people forget this. I'm sure most of you know, especially the folks who are wearing X-Men costumes and whatnot. But the original comic book was created in 1963 as a backdrop for the Civil Rights Movement. Magneto is basically Malcolm X, and Professor X is Martin Luther King Jr. So going about the same, like you said, they want the same thing, they're just going about it differently. I think that's always going to be the eternal struggle between these two. They love each other like brothers. They have real care and love and affection for each other, but they're just button heads, and they will probably for the rest of time, because they just don't see the world the same way, and that will be the eternal struggle for them,
So in the end, Cyclops was right.
Wow. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad I get asked the easy questions.
Say that you have brain damage.
Yeah, exactly. Say you have brain damage.
Give me that brain damage.
So we have a little bit more than 5 minutes left.
We'll
Hello.
go fast, yes.
Hi. Well, her question actually already got asked. She was going to ask you, what's your favorite episode? But she has a backup question.
Great.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
That was so
Adorable.
cute. We went from scariest people here to cutest. I don't know how you guys did that. That's amazing.
For me, it's banana. I like banana flavor.
You
yes.
freak.
Yes.
Mine is Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough. I love that. Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookie, any vanilla-based flavor. I like vanilla.
You would.
Yeah.
Birthday cake. I love birthday
What
cake ice cream. Yeah.
is wrong with you?
What do you mean what's
Brain
wrong
damage
with me?
going on. A lot going on in there.
I got brain damage.
What's her favorite?
Yeah,
flavor?
what's your favorite?
Yeah.
Chocolate and birthday cake and
Did we just
mint
become best?
chocolate chip.
Nice. Good.
We just became best
I
friends.
hope you get to have some today. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up. That's all. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. I once did a show pitch at Nickelodeon, and that was one of the questions they asked us. They're like, "So you have an idea? What's your favorite ice cream flavor?" And I was like, "I was not prepared for this."
Hello, Spidey.
Hi. I was wondering, well, two questions. Would you want to have the chance to like play your characters, your X-Men 97 characters, in Avengers: Secret Wars or Doomsday?
Yes.
No. I'm not gonna get into the kind of shape that Magneto is in. It's way too much work.
That's a
I'm too
live
lazy.
action show.
Wear a suit.
Too
No
lazy.
way.
Yeah,
I can't eat banana ice cream if I do that. No way.
Yeah,
I'm not giving it
I
up.
don't know. We're out. Ray and I are out.
Me and Ross are in. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah.
And second of all, since Professor X is rich, would he own a Formula One car?
He's not rich anymore. He gave it all to me.
Whoa,
I
rude.
mean, he's alive, so.
Yeah. Well,
Legal document. Done is done.
Thank you so much.
I think he would love a Formula One car. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Here I go. Wee.
I'll get you next time, Gambit.
You never have to worry about me replacing you as Xavier. Wee, it's me. Sorry. He's
Hi.
still on tour.
Are you Marty McFly?
Yes, I
That's
am.
awesome. That's great.
Hey guys, I'm a huge fan of the show. I grew up with the original series as a kid, and then just announcing this was like, oh my god, like growing up with it. So two questions.
One
Okay.
question.
Okay, so one question.
One question.
So besides the characters you voiced, who's your favorite Marvel character?
Ooh.
Spidey. I'm a big Ultimate Spider-Man fan. Like, huge.
Of the movies, I'd say I've been most impressed and interested in Loki. I think Tom Hiddleston has just knocked it out of the park, and it's also like it's so much more fun to play villains. It really is. I would love that they've written more for Chris Hemsworth to be more goofy and more fun, but Tom's just knocking it out of the park every single time he plays that character. So yeah, Loki. What did you say?
For me, it's strong guy all the way.
I don't know why. In my head, strong guy is one of those characters that all he says is strong guy. It's like yeah.
It's like Groot.
It's like Groot. Anytime. What do you think? Strong guy. I don't think that's a good approach.
It's either Strong Guy or Mr. Strong. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while, but was it? It is Mr. Strong. Okay, there you go.
Well, that just sounds like a cleaning solution. Like you pour it on the
It's
floor.
a bowel loosener. Take some Mr. Strong. Please, God, make it stop. Sorry. What was your question?
What a scatological.
Hey, Mr. Boom Boom or whatever.
Mr. Boom
Yeah.
Boom.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
bud. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
nice.
Hello.
Demon
Hello.
Slayer.
Inosuke.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna make this quick.
Okay.
Okay. What is the dream way your characters would die?
Well, I don't have to answer that one. Covered in rogues. That would be.
Dreamer, what's a good way to die? They all suck.
Spontaneously combusting.
Covered in jeans. Just death by the American.
Covered in jeans. Jeans.
Just a whole pile of them. Like what is the fight in Matrix 2?
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of Agent Smiths, but it's all jeans.
I would like Professor X to attain total enlightenment, like his consciousness goes on to the next phase of evolution and he just ceases to have a body. That would be cool. Yeah.
Great, you had a good answer.
I just think quietly in my sleep. There's been enough turmoil.
Noted.
You don't know where I live.
Thank you. All right, we're down to our last question here. Hello.
Well, I just wanted to start by saying you guys have done a great job so far bringing back a show that I grew up and remembered on. It was my introduction to the world of comics, along with Batman the Animated Series. But my question is not exactly related to X-Men. Do you have time, or do you want to talk about your journey to voice acting, whether that was starting on stage or screen or however it is?
We have 1 minute.
I know, sorry for the time.
I did audiobooks. I did like 200 of them in a couple of year period, and that was really lonely. And then I finally was able to start auditioning for more fun stuff.
That's awesome. Wow, that's 200?
200, yeah. It's find me on Audible.
Jeez.
It's a lot. I read textbooks. Some of them were good.
Damn.
You don't get to choose the book. That's the hard part.
Damn. I think they all kind of inform each other. I mean, I started on stage. I think a lot of these guys did too, and it just kind of morphed into film and TV work. But they all inform each other. They really do. And I think I've been lucky to work in a lot of different fields. Have been able to get in my foot in the door just from doing impression videos on YouTube. That's kind of where it all started. But you just never know what's going to land with people. You never know. So I just say, if you are pursuing it, don't be afraid to just get it all out there, because you never know what's going to resonate with people. Yeah.
I started in theater, and then started doing voice work that was mostly sort of commercial promo, this and that. And then there was a video game that was doing performance capture that wanted people who hadn't been in a lot of video games, but who could do performance capture, and so they sort of realized, theater actors who've done theater in the round are kind of primed for it, and so I got lucky, and I got to do a big video game, and that kind of spun me into video games and animation, and then I realized I liked this job, so I kept doing it.
Which game was that?
That was the Order 1886.
Okay, so started in theater as a kid, like all of us, I guess, and then went to film school. So did a bunch of film stuff for friends, and then there was a Back to the Future game that Telltale announced, and a bunch of people were like, "You gotta audition for this." So I called up the company, left a message as Marty McFly, and then didn't hear anything.
He literally left a voicemail being like, I could do Marty McFly, and they called him and cast him, which never happens.
It'll never happen again.
This is one of those stories that is in things, and you're like, everybody goes, well, look, you can try anything. You can't try anything.
Yeah. This is the kind of
you.
thing that your mother's like, why did you just call them? And I happened to just do
It
that,
worked.
and then it worked somehow. And then
It turns out he's really good at that stuff, frustratingly.
I just call people all the time now. But then that was the first thing I did, which was amazing. And then that sort of became, I had to figure out how to parlay that into an actual career. So yeah, it was a weird path. Thank you.
For that question. Thank you, Vol.
All right, we did it.
One thing before we go, Ray has this game, Date Everything, which is amazing. You should pick it up.
You're not
Ross
in it. Stop
has
plugging
Descendant.
it. Okay.
Ross has this film, Descendant, which is amazing and is out. And AJ has a book, Spoops, that just came out this week, which is phenomenal.
Thank
I have
you.
nothing. I don't do anything.
He
I
has
just go home.
chickens. He has a bunch of chickens.
If anybody wants a chicken, please,
Yeah.
please, for the love of God, come and
And
take
come
some
visit
chickens.
us at our tables. We'll be sitting there all alone.
Aww.
Except when Wolverine shows up and does 40 impressions.
All right, Bob, here we go.
So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys
you,
for hanging
guys.
out. Before
Thank
we
you
go, you guys want to take a gigantic stage
yeah.
selfie? So if you guys want to gather up by the stage, not on the stage, but by the stage.